Hello everybody, I'm Amy Rich with amyrich.stampinup.net, and I am here today to show you how to make this adorable gift box filled with hand-stamped cards. And you can do this easily with an 11 by 11 sheet of cardstock. I'm using Very Vanilla cardstock today, and I've trimmed a 12 by 12 sheet down to 11 by 11. I'm also using my Simply Scored from Stampin' Up! And I am placing my diagonal score plate on top. And remember, when you do that, there's an arrow on the back, and that tells you this side up. So then that's the side that goes against the top of your Simply Scored. So I'm going to place my 11 by 11 sheet of cardstock onto my Simply Scored, and I'm going to score diagonally at 3.5 inches and at 5.5 inches. And notice that when I'm doing this, I hold the tool basically horizontally. It seems to sit on the track nicer for me then, and doesn't tend to jump the track and get on a different groove. So I like to hold it down more horizontally. Then I'm going to turn my cardstock, and the opposite corner now I'm going to score at the same measurements, 3.5 and 5.5. Then I'm going to go ahead and score the other sides, the other corners, at 4.5 and 6.5. Then of course what I do to one corner I'll want to do in the other. So I'll flip that around and go at 4.5 and 6.5 again. Now I'm going to take a peek at the longer sides of the box here. You see these are longer and these are a little bit shorter, so I'm going to go and cut into the longer sides here, and I'm going to cut to the first scored line in the middle there. And when I do that, you come up with a flap like this. So I'm going to cut out my triangles, one there and the other there. Now I will want to do that in each of these four corners. So when you're done doing that, it will end up looking something like this. Or it will end up looking like this. Not something like it. This is how it'll look. All right, then we're going to go ahead and fold on all of the scored lines. This will help your box to come together pretty smoothly. You can do this same box with a designer series paper or the color of your choice. All right, now that I've got those folded and ready to go, you can see that I have put sticky strip on one of the longer side flaps. So I'm going to peel that paper off of the sticky strip to get my box together. The opposite side is the side I'm going to bring up first. So fold the sides in. I take that back. Fold the sides in, and then we'll come up with the side with the sticky strip, the flap with sticky strip, and just tape it onto there. Then tuck the other side in, make sure it lines up on the side, and tape that down. Now there is sticky strip yet on this little tab, so I'm just going to fold that in, and that creates a real finished look. I'll set that aside now and show you how to make the little belly band that I've created. I just cut a strip of 1.5 by 12 inches of designer series paper, and this is the Comfort Cafe. And I'm going to just take my box and start not quite in the middle, and then I'll just kind of crease as I work my way around the box. I'll just make sure that top flap is closed. So just kind of crease it as I go, and see how it's a little short. So then what I did is I just took a little piece, 1.5 by 2 inches, and I can just tape that to complete the look. So then this is what I end up with when I have that little piece taped there. And finally, I'm going to make my little flower. So with my 2 3/8 inch circle punch, or scallop circle punch, I'm going to punch out 5 of the little scallop designer series paper, and then I'm just going to take each scallop and crunch it up, distressing it and making it easy to fluff, as this one is here. Now with my 5 scallop circles that I have crunched up and kind of opened and smoothed out, just going to pile them one on top of the other here, and then punch a hole in the center with my paper piercing tool, and then just add a little brad from our metallic brads collection, and open that up in the back, and then we've got our flower. Now I will attach the flower onto my belly band, and see how it covers nicely the additions I've made to the paper there. Then all you do is take each layer one at a time and crunch. And you just crunch until it has the look you want it to have. Then once you've done that, the belly band is all ready to go. Now keep in mind that when you crunch your flower, you'll want to probably leave that bottom layer relatively flat. So that's kind of your bottom petal. But that's how you make your little flower. And then the belly band just fits right on. And slides into place. Took a little more effort than I intended it to take, but that's how the box ends up. Then if you want to make cards that coordinate, I just used a punch and some of the same Designer Series paper to create some really cute cards. And what a great gift that'll make. I want to thank Tracy Filter, a fellow demonstrator who gave me this idea and the dimensions. Thank you to her, and thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.